What up? What it do, cyber world? It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys. I love you so very much. Yes, we're on the heels. 500,000 streams. Excuse me. Let me correct myself. Nearly 500,000 streams worldwide. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. And for a podcast to have started literally just to get my mind off of my grief and to vent and to motivate myself and to have it reach so many people and for so many people to reach back and say, hey, keep doing what you're doing. You're in your purpose. We needed to hear those words from you. It makes a huge difference. So that's why I will always say thank you and I will always show gratitude because I know that there are hundreds of thousands, probably millions of different podcasts that are out now. So the fact that you guys chose to download this one is especially gratifying to come to that realization and to know that you guys really appreciate me and you want more from me. So I will do my best to give you some more and have some more interviews, of course, and some really awesome people that were in places that were difficult, were in places that were hard, had circumstances beyond what they thought they could deal with. And they made it. They made it. They survived it. That means that you are capable of surviving it as well. Don't think just because, it's just for that person, they did this and that is that. No, you are capable. I get people that email me on a regular basis. Sometimes the same people, sometimes new people. Everybody wants to know. All right, Ash, how do I get a blog started? How do I start a podcast? How do I get money off of it? How do I do this? How do I do that? And it's not that I don't want to help people, but unfortunately, we're in a society where people have the microwave mentality. That's dangerous. It's very dangerous. I'll tell you a little bit about the microwave mentality. It's just, you put it on the 30 seconds, beep, 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 done. The world that I live in, it doesn't happen that way. None of it has happened any of that way. The podcast, it took years for me to finally monetize this podcast. The blog, it's taken years for me to monetize the blog. And it's not like a 1, 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G walkthrough to show you and to tell you how to do it. You gotta grind. You have to grind. There's no way that you're going to get any satisfaction out of any of what you're doing. And you're not going to make the things that you want to happen with it if you don't grind. There's no shortcut. There is no shortcut. Because trust and believe, if there was a shortcut, I would have done found it. I would have mastered it and I would have sold it to y'all. That's what I would have did. There's no shortcut to it. Nothing beats hard work. Nothing beats grit. Nothing beats grind. Nothing will beat it ever in life. So the first thing is you have to understand what's for one person is not for everybody. Everyone's story is different. Everyone's ending is different. Everyone's journey is different. And there's not a clear guideline from A to Z for everyone. It's going to be different. There's no way around it. So when people send me messages like that, I usually will message them back and I'll say, okay, well, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do? And it's like they want me to just share the secret, Ash, don't be selfish and just share the knowledge. And I don't mind sharing knowledge, but you may not want to hear what I have to say. Because I'm going to keep it strictly 100 with you. And you're going to have to, if you're serious about it, you're going to have to sit and grind, make it work, make it happen. And if you don't, then obviously this is not for you. It takes a lot. People say, oh, well, you got into this party, or you got there, or you got to go to this concert, or da-da-da-da-da. It's awesome. It's wonderful. It's a great opportunity. But guess what? It's also work.
Isn't it crazy how much we pay for new brand name clothes? Over 14 million tons of textiles are wasted each year. Shopping secondhand Swap.com helps prevent textile waste from polluting the environment. Swap.com is the world's largest online consignment and thrift store. With Swap.com, you can save up to 90% off retail price for your favorite brands like Lululemon, Carter's, Nike, J.Crew, and Gap. Between 6,000 to 10,000 new items are added daily. If something doesn't fit, enjoy hassle-free returns within 30 days, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Shop swap.com and use promo code ASHSAID40 for your 40% off today.
So yes, you've got to grit, you've got to grind, you've got to make it work. And my grind is different from the next person. Your grind is going to be different from mine. It's whatever works for you. Consistency is key. Consistency. You have to. If you're not consistent with it, you're not going to stick with it. Guess what? It's not going to work out. I can guarantee you that much. It's not going to work out. So, for those people that see like influencers and people like me doing stuff and doing major things, understand it takes a lot of work to get to that level. And even at that level, it's even more work to maintain. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm putting it out here on the forefront. I'm not trying to, sprinkle sugar all over it and then serve it to you on a platter. I'm giving you real, raw information. And I'm telling you straight up, it's a lot of work. And if you're not up for it, guess what? It's okay. This is not a grind for everybody. And there is something out there for you. And if you're one of those young people that you say you don't know what it is that you want to do, that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I will say you don't want to waste too much time in searching for something. You don't want to waste too much time because before you know it, you'll be 30. You won't have that degree that you went towards. And you will be even lost. You'll be even more lost than you were before. I had a friend of mine whose daughter is in college, and she's in her last year of college, and she told her mom she's going to drop out. Told her mom college isn't for her. She's not smart like her mom, and she can't do it. She hates the courses. She hates the professors. It's not for her. And she wanted me to talk to her, to the young lady. And I said, she's not going to want to listen to what I got to say. Yeah, but you could. I said, no. I said, this is what you tell her, okay? Because I don't want to be evasive. And people are not receptive if they feel like they're being attacked or they're being told something like an instructor is telling them this is what you're supposed to do. This is how you're supposed to be. And this is what I want you to be involved in. No. So I told her, I said, look, you tell her it's not going to stop. You don't like that professor? What you're doing is hard. Life is not going to give you what you want. It's going to give you what you deserve. And sometimes life is just going to kick you in the face. Ta-da! I've been kicked plenty of times, many times in the face of life. And it's not going to get any easier. So you need to stop whining. This whole millennial mentality thing, it's quite annoying. Because I know quite a few millennials that feel that the world owes them. Oh, they've got this degree. They should have a job by now. Why hasn't the world reached out to hand them their dream job and pay off their student debt? It's work. It's grit. It's grind. When I graduated from college, I was the most excited graduate. You couldn't have told me I was not going to dominate the airwaves in Atlanta. You couldn't tell me that because I wasn't going to believe it. I had over 3, almost 4 years experience dealing with on-air production. I'd cut so many spots for the jocks that didn't want to do it. I had referrals at the Yin Yang. I had my demo. I had my resume. I had everything. Came to Atlanta, nothing. Atlanta didn't even want to hear my demo. They probably didn't even listen to the demo. I would mail my demo and I would fax my resume every day for about 6 months, almost 7 months. I faxed my resume Monday through Friday religiously because I just knew I was going to get a job. I knew I was going to be in radio. Didn't happen that way. Reggie Rouse, CBS Radio, called him up. Had a talk with him. And he basically just said no. Didn't think I had the spark for it. Didn't think that I deserved the chance. And honestly, that disappointment, that letdown, is one of the main reasons why you're listening to me right now on this podcast. Across the world. Nearly over 500,000 streams. So life is not going to go the way that you think that it should go. It's going to go the way that it's supposed to go. And you're going to hit so many potholes in life. You cannot allow those potholes to dominate who you are. Do not give it power. What you do is you take that pothole. Okay, I fell into a pothole. All right, let me figure out how to get out of it. Let me figure out another way to my destination. Another way to that end goal. Don't stay defeated. Because guess what? As life goes on, it's going to be even more challenges that come your way. Even more. And so I told her to tell her that stuff. And I don't know, because there's some young people today that they feel like they know everything and they don't have to listen to you. I don't know if she's one of those. But what I will say is we got to do better, y'all. Definitely got to do better. So, in closing, I definitely want to say that I appreciate you guys. I love you so very much. Anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice. The school is fun. But real life is so much better. It's way better. Till next time, you guys.